Good morning, everyone. It's Coronation Day. Mai, why are you being pouty? Is it because we can't share our room?
It's because we can't share our room. We've been married 2.5 years. We should be able to share an in-room.
Well, while Mai gets her party face on, let's get this ball rolling.
Hey, Kona, how's your face? Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. Yeah, come in. Sure, yeah. Did you bring beer? You bring your own beer. I like rum. I haven't properly thanked you. For what? What did I do? I just kept your sister alive. My sister was able to realize her potential is a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. My wife had some hand in it. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Wakoma did all the work. I was just emotional support. My primary business and calling is to deliver a message from Lama T. As well you know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. Politics really isn't my thing, while making no mention of me. Ouch. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lama T or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. Okay. Was I supposed to say something supportive there? You've become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say I hope you will stay by her side. I mean, I have so many things. But, you know, link pearls, aetherites. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony. So much red. Little splashes of blue mixed in. Pretty orange, too. Now, there's a lot more color if you change the angle. And then there's just me in the middle.
As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
Right?
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence.
For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn's servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold. My daughter, Wook Lamot.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tural!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihyolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolal I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
Everybody cheer! Good speech!
I say mine, but the Dawn servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
She's upsetting the status quo.
Yeah.
Oh, great. No, ow. Oh, that's so bad for your knees.
My father led Tural to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn servant with me, Kona.
And that right there is why she didn't mention you as part of the cabinet.
Lamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Good effort. Her speech was better, but good effort. Who are these guys and how come they got so much screen time?
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
Oh yeah, Dad was
With
not
this,
gonna jump like that.
Both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
That's grim.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard.
That's spoken like a brother.
But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
The head of reason was very wise indeed to devise something so elaborate and meaningful as the right of succession. It is a shame he could not be here to bear witness to the end. Yeah, I kinda suspected that. A bittersweet celebration to be sure, but I'm glad Wokoma finally got the recognition she deserves. She might have told someone what she was planning, but Wokoma does not act without the best interests of her people in mind. Wokoma was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolol is bright indeed. Earlier in Yaktel,
Change is in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. with what time I've got left.
Wakoma has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination as Conan of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. Oh, Aaronville, lighten up. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wakwamot secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliyola will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you all to call me Lama T. I have spent this entire expansion getting Wakwamot locked into my brain. Don't start messing with me now. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Oh, don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it'll be with love. Oh, I am gonna butcher it every time now. If we do mispronounce it, please correct us. But it will be my honor to call you Lamatiyu. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Mailia? Only if Anya can come. Wonderful, come and meet me outside the Winged Walk then. I don't believe I saw Kettenram in attendance, did you? No, he was conspicuously absent. Lamati.
Wow, Allie is like your spirit animal.
Oh, shut up. Don't worry about us. Go and have fun with Waka or Lamati. Lamati. No, I'm just trying to do it on purpose. It's harder to mess up. She'll always be Wakwama to me, no matter how important she gets. Follow my seeing eye, Anya. Oh, we're not going far. You said you were doing rounds. We're not going very far. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt T's Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Wakivo and Mablu should be there. Kidnap the dancer van, put her in a bag. Ah, Wakivo, hey, Mablu, totally. It's been a while since I've made it to the capital. I'm glad to find it so lively. Dawn servant Wakwamot. Oh, she was marvelous up there, wasn't she? I simply wept for joy. Inuhanu, oha kali. These tacos are delicious. There's no doubt even tastier if it's topped with reeds. Dawn Servant Wakumat, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities, I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forego the formalities. But I cannot, you're the Dawn Servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without due title. I can't do it. I can't do it. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wakumat become Dawn Servant, Mailia. I'm still dying. Political opinions in our community may be divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents us with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. Well, you didn't waste any time, did you? A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. I'll just stay away from the mezcal. It's so good to see you all again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold were my first true tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tural has to offer. In Tural, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about all my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I have been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wakumat will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? Tall, slim fellow, long, pointy ears. I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bredy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of yakoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bredy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Sounds like Fontaine has made new friends, which should make him easy to find. Oh yeah, those yakoi are gonna stand out. You could not have asked for a finer Dawn Servant. Then it's settled. The Dawn Servant Dedication Day discount is hereby in effect. Oh dear. Oh yeah, easy enough to find. Even without a seeing eye on ya, I would have spotted them. Citizens behold the High Luminary with awe. No doubt few have seen one of his station, or his stature. Yeah, I mean, I gotta kinda get another monitor just to see his head. I have not come to Tural in quite some time. Friend! Echo Rock is grateful for this meet again. Oh dear. Dawn Servant, Mailia, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tural isn't a short one. Long road, what the? Long road, worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Sense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hail and whole, Mailia. And Anya. I know little of the particulars. I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Dude, you would not believe how colorful. Beginning with the near shipwreck, if you'll remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. My journey began, I thought, only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots and the feat of proof and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that's what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tural I want for all of you. So I promise you this, as Dawntrail, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kazumauka and Yakoi of Sherwager Salter. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Sherwar come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblins' hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with feel smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsword is the very spirit of healthy pot pack. Partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Unmove Rock. That's Shabrax Rax. I believe I saw him in the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Just don't step on anyone. Make for the Gleam Sands. Unmove Rock should be there. Go and visit Earthenshire. Rock and I should be glad to welcome you. Yeah, we know. Rock excited to see how the new Dawn servants will help Tural. The city will be one big happy pot. Oh dear. I must pay my respects to Galu Jaja, though he doubtless insists upon a bout. Yes, he will. For the ceremony, we peruse the Tural saga on Maro's measure. I'm proud to see the Yakoi graphic traditions so prominently displayed in the city. What a wonderful variety of foods and flavors they have here. I must be sure to bring some home for the others. You must think my attendance incongruous to such an auspicious occasion. Yes, Autarch of Mamuk, I have a duty to represent the goodwill of my people. Yeah, that tracks. I lie, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just working on. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. And thanks for... I owe you my thanks as well, for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bako Jaja to stay with us so we could congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Ketaram anywhere? Tankwa, that is? Ketaram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Momok, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to solve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy and make yourselves at home, and come visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others at the Weed Walk. I've heard there's another shop that serves delicious tacos. I'd love to try them. More than a few Mamuk citizens have expressed new interests in moving to Tural. I will confer with the Dawn servant Kona to ensure the transition is a smooth one. Well, Gomot may have realized your goal, but I hope you will continue to be a friend to her. Oh yeah, we've got nothing else going on right now. There are rumors of Galu Jaja may go on a pilgrimage now that he's no longer Dawn servant, though I'm sure the transition process will keep him in the capital for some time yet. Oh, you're back. Arendelle was just regaling us with stories of Lama T from when they were little. What, the one about the taco? It was basically clean when I found it, or no, the one about Papa's feathers? Look, I didn't know where else to wipe my nose, and I was too little to know better. Jaja stopped by to offer his thanks for our support. He also bade me extend his gratitude to you for assisting a concerned father. I'm not sure what he meant by it, but I assume you do. Yeah. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. Nope.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulichola with me.
I'm not exactly a stationary person, and I live in,
I'm not forcing
Shiogen.
you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here.
But don't worry, we'll visit. I have so many photo ops I gotta do.
Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Tural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Oh hey,
An
Tural.
adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
Tourism. Totally my thing.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
Tacos.
For now, I
We're
will
gonna go
remain in
find
Tural.
tacos.
There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Charlian.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamouk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is,
diplomacy is hard.
Acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tural as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Tural, perhaps?
That's the plan.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Oh yeah.
Then
Came all the way over
perhaps
here, I
we
might
could
as
travel
well.
together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Tural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
You got this. Go get him, Lamatia.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Tural Skygate.
Sure, be right there. She got up there fast.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Sure, you got it. And it looks like we're done with Tural for now. I'm sure Anya will think of some other silliness to get me into.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I the instigator? Fine.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Please remember to spay and neuter your pets and family members. Do swidania.